Guys, we're back, continuing our archiving of the Theros block with the next set in the block, of course, being Born of the Gods. So let's open it up and see what we'll be archiving today. Alright, our first card here, once we get the focus going. Focus. Is going to be War Chanter of Mogus for 3 black. Black we need a 3/3 Minotaur Shaman with Inspired, which is the new mechanic for the set, one of the new mechanics for the set, which means that whenever this creature becomes untapped, you get an effect. And this guy, of course, target creature gets Intimidate until end of turn when he becomes Inspired. So there are a lot of sort of ways to cheat this. You can either attack with it. There are ways to tap guys, sort of like Springleaf Drum. You tap it, untap it, you get a cool effect. Our next card for 3 and a black, we get our Forsaken Drifters. It's a zombie that's a 4/2, and whenever it's the battlefield, when it dies, put the top 4 cards of your library into your graveyard. It's a little self-mill here for our 4-mana 4/2. 1 and a white for Revoke Existence. It's a sorcery to exile target artifact or enchantment. So very good effect sort of in this block in general. Nyxborn Wolf for 3 and a green. You get an enchantment creature Wolf. That's a 1/1, or a 3/1 rather, sorry, with Bestow of 4 and a green, and enchanted creature gets +3/+1. Next we have Evanescent Intellect for 1 blue. It's an aura, which has enchanted creature has +1 in blue tap. Target player puts the top 3 cards in their library to their graveyard. So a sort of aura, have an opponent mill out. For 1 and a white, we have our Oresco Sun Guide. It's a cat monk. It's a 2/2 with Inspired, where when he becomes untapped, you gain 2 life. Now we have Divination with beautiful new art for this Divination. 2 and a blue for a sorcery. Draw 2 cards. We have for 1 and a red, our Nyxborn Rollicker. For 1 and a red, Bestow enchanted creature gets +1/+1 for 1 and a red on the Bestow, and it's just a 1/1 satyr. Pay it for red. Karmach's Favor for 1 and a green, enchanted creature. When Karmach's Favor enters the battlefield, draw a card. Enchanted creature has tap, add 1 mana of any color to your mana pool. So make something a bird, Bird's Paradise, and draw a card. So pretty cool effect there. Stratus Walk for 1 and a blue, enchanted creature, aura. When Stratus Walk enters the battlefield, draw a card. Enchanted creature has flying and can only block creatures with flying. Sort of good powerhouse card in the heroic decks at the time. We have Stormcaller of Keranos for 2 and a red, Human Shaman. Pay haste, pay 1 and a blue, and scry 1. So sort of a way to just keep turning through your deck here. Our next is a very good card for when it came out, limited rather. For 3 white, we have Ornitharch. It's a Archon that's a 3/3 with flying, tribute 2, which was the replacement in the set for Monstrous. So what happens is, as it enters the battlefield, your opponent can give it that many 1/1 counters. In this case, we get 2, or another effect happens. So in this case, when it enters the battlefield, if tribute wasn't paid, put 2 1/1 bird creature tokens on the battlefield with flying onto the battlefield. So you either get a 5/5 flyer, or you get 5 power flying spread across different stuff. Then we have Sunbond for 3 and a white. It's another aura. Enchanted creature has whenever you gain life, put that many 1/1 counters on this creature. And our rare is going to be Fellhide Spiritbinder. He has Inspired. When it becomes for 3 in a red, for 3 in a red, you get a 3/4 Minotaur Shaman with Inspired. Whenever he becomes untapped, you pay 1 in red. If you do, put a token on the battlefield. It's a copy of another target creature, except it's an enchantment. In addition to its other types, it gains haste, and you exile at the beginning of the end step. So pretty cool effect here that never really did much in Constructed, but used it a couple times in Limited, and it was really cool. We have a Plains, and then we have a enchantment creature Centaur as our token. So pretty cool there. Alright guys, that was it for Born of the Gods, and let's move on to the last set in the block of Draining Nyx, and I'll talk to you guys in a bit.